I think I finally got this thing working. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So hopefully it works. Tell you what, man. Today, one of my followers that contacted me to be on my truck took his test today, and he trifected. So Chris, he trifected today. He didn't want to do a video, so you know, he skipped out on the video. But he did trifecta today. So Prime welcomes another family member in today. So it's a good day. Got a CDL. He already heard from he did so good on his test. He already heard from a fleet manager, and he already found out that he already found out that he has a TNT trainer. So he's doing good. He's on his way. Real good guy. It was a pleasure getting to know him and work with him. If he checks out this video, you're a good guy, Chris, and thanks for being on the truck. I enjoyed my time with you. He was a real funny guy too. We had a great time. He loved backing. Like the day before his test, he did like probably 15 to 20 offsets just because he was all like, I got 2 points on an offset during your test. So he just kept on doing them. What's going on, Hans? How you been? Hans is in the room. But yeah, he trifected and he's doing good, and he's on to making his own money now. I got another student on the truck right now, and he's gonna test out on Saturday, so hopefully he does great. He should do great, and he'll be on his way to making his own money. So a lot of people ask me if I do loads and stuff like that with all of my students. I try to do loads with my students if I can. If I don't get a load to do with each student, then you know, I don't get a load for them. But for the most part, I run a trailer somewhere or do something with them. We go on a drive somewhere with a trailer to do something. So I mean, I do loads. What's going on, Carlos? Hopefully you'll be coming back to Prime pretty soon, Carlos. So yeah, I've been having a good time. I've been paintballing here lately. We're trying to put together a little paintball team of Prime drivers right now. So hopefully we get known as, like, we're already known as the Prime guys at the field over here, but we're thinking about maybe hitting up some other fields, other places. Got a lot of good players, so maybe we'll have some fun with some paintball. Paintball's always fun. It's always fun to shoot each other. Like, I got a bruise right here. I got a big old bruise. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I got a bruise right there. I got shot right there. But I bought me a paintball gun, got me a setup. A couple of the other guys got paintball guns. We just out there having a blast. If y'all know Busy Blake's been out there paintballing too. He's about to get him a gun. He's trying to get him a gun right now, so you know, he's out there running and gunning. Been running nights the past 2 weeks. Hey, running nights is good, man. You run nights, you get to park early in the morning, and there's lots of parking, so I like running nights whenever I'm solo. When I'm team driving, that's another story. I'd rather be running days. Right now, if you come to Prime as a team truck, they're guaranteeing people $1,400. That's their guarantee for company drivers on a team truck right now. That's pretty good. That was real good. Most of the time you should be making more than that, but it's good to have a guarantee. Like, hey, if I'm out all week, I'm at least gonna make this much. Like, that's a guarantee I'm gonna make this much. So if anyone's looking at coming to Prime and thinking about coming here, maybe you can talk a friend into coming with you, or somebody might need a job. Bring them with you. You can both run a team truck, make good money. I mean, it's pretty good. I've heard a lot of people talking about running team now that happened. Which team freight's good right now from what I hear. I haven't heard nothing bad about freight right now, really. I've been doing a lot of the eco shred stuff. So Prime's running an eco shred over there. And pretty much they're taking old tires and they're shredding them up. And they're making like turf and the spongy stuff at the playgrounds, like for kids that play on the playgrounds, and rubber mulch and stuff like that. So they're making a bunch of that stuff. So what I'm doing is taking trailers like to places that recycle tires or places that have old tires, like maybe a TA. I went to a TA in Kentucky and I dropped off an empty trailer there. They fill it up with the old tires that they're changing out all week. As soon as they get it filled up, I'll take another trailer down there, drop off the empty, pick up the loaded, and come back. So I mean, it's good. And the Eco Shred place is like brand new. It's nice over there. But if you need to buy some of that rubber mulch and stuff like that, you can buy it. You can go through Prime and buy it. And if you're a Prime driver, you're gonna get a discount when you buy it. So there's the advantage there of working at Prime. I got 2 stops in Washington State, then a few days at home. Hey, go enjoy your home time. I know you don't go home much, Hans. Go enjoy some home time. Go kick back on the couch. Lay out by the pool. Washington State though, man. Hey, at least it's not winter time. I don't like Washington during the winter. It's a beautiful state though during the summer. But during the winter time, I want no part of it. So 2 stops though. I really don't even like multiple stop loads, really, to tell you the truth. I like 1 pickup and 1 drop off. Big Houston. What's going on, Big Houston? Big Houston's been doing a lot of lives on his channel. I've been watching some of them. Either catch them on the playback or watch them while they're live. He does a lot of lives. But it's good stuff. He puts out good information. I enjoy watching his channel. Y'all, if you haven't subscribed to him, watch his channel. It's pretty good. But yeah, I stopped teaching the points and backing, the reference points and backing. Like, I don't use no reference points now, and it's really showing out in my students. Like, my examiner today, he told me after my students' test, he said, "Guys, y'all's test made my day today." Like, it made my day. It was such a good test, it just made my day. I was like, wow, that's amazing. He was all like, "I wish I could test all of your students." I was all like, awesome. Like, that's great. Like, I thought it was amazing that he told me that. It was pretty cool. Ozzy says, "What's up?" He says, "Big D, what's good? Finally got my own truck. Everything is good." Well, congratulations, Ozzy. I'm glad you finally got your own truck. You worked for it. And Big Houston said, "Congratulations, driver." Yeah, Ozzy, it's time to go make your own money. Did you go lease or did you go company? I recommend that everyone goes company for a little while before they go jump into a lease. That's my personal opinion. You know, a lot of people disagree with that, but I think it's a good idea for people to start out company and then move over to lease. To me, you can make all your mistakes when you're company and then go lease later on. Thanks, guys. He went lease. Ozzy said, "Thanks, guys, lease. I was nervous, but I'm doing really good." Okay, so you went lease. It's okay. Like, I think that you should have probably went company for a little while, but I really don't know you. Maybe you're good with your money. You have good self-discipline to keep the truck moving. You know, you'll do good if you have all that. Where a lot of lease guys mess up is they just don't have the discipline to say, I'm only taking off like 4 or 5 days and then I'm getting back out over the road. They'll go home and be like, oh, I'm gonna stay home a week. Then it turns into a week and 4 days and stuff like that. Stay away from the cash advances too. The cash advances are not the best thing to do. That's borrowing money from yourself. It's not a good time. Big Houston said, go company for the first year. What's going on, Sean? Sean said, yo. Sean's out there doing TNT. He's my real life friend from back home. I took him through PSD and he's on TNT now. So, Trucker Lou, what's up, Twisted? Got some weather coming your way. It looked like it was going to rain today, but it didn't do nothing. I'm hoping we get some of that tropical rain from the hurricanes and stuff, because it's been dry here in Missouri. You know, I think we could use some rain. What's weird is they say we're dry here. Like when I'm in Texas, like West Texas where I'm from, you're talking about dry over there. You can't light a match without setting a field on fire. You can't light a match inside your house without catching a field on fire. Over here, they're all like, it's dry, but you can still have camping fire. You can still have a barbecue outside. Like, you can light your grill. Sometimes it was so dry in Texas, you couldn't even light your grill. Ozzy says, he's a man. I do have kids or really any bills right now, at least. Okay, well, yeah, if you don't have no kids and you're single and everything, then yeah, go for it. Go for lease. Like, give it a shot. I have too much commitment and too many people depending on me to jump into a lease like that. So that's why I'm not leased right now. I'm not a big risk taker anyways. I want my guaranteed check every week. Like, I want to know that, hey, I drove this many miles, I'm going to get paid. I don't have to worry about a truck payment or none of that. Big Houston said, there are fires out west. I've seen all the smoke. Crazy. Where at out west? Where you at in the fires? I heard that California was on fire a little bit. Trucker Lou, I still have a student. I have 2 students right now. Yeah, I ended up with 2 students right now, and right now I haven't got any emails on anyone coming in, so like I'm not saving a spot for anyone right now. But if somebody does come to Prime, then definitely send me an email, because that's the way I know. That's the best communication I can get, is through the email. Like, email them back and forth, knowing when you're getting here, like, that way I can plan when you're going to graduate your class, when you're going to pass your class, your orientation, and I can set it up. But without me getting an email or me knowing everything, I can't keep up with it like from a live. So, like, definitely, if anyone wants me as their trainer, like, send me an email fast. Start orientation on the 31st. Oh, man. You'll have to send me an email, that way I can look at my calendar. I can't look at my calendar right now, but I think the 31st is going to be a hard one to do. But I definitely have friends. Like, I have good friends that I trust, great trainers that I can put you on their truck. So you got to shoot me that email, though. Big Houston says, yeah, I was in Utah area, but now I'm back in the Midwest now. Utah, Salt Lake City, man. We got a terminal over there I cannot stand going to. Like, they're rebuilding it right now. They're doing a lot of upgrades, but I have not been to it like in a while, because I don't know, I just never have liked that terminal. Andy Vincent, When you go home, the student goes home. Andy, if you're on my truck, when I go home, you go back to the hotel. So if that answers your question. Now, if you're on TNT, when your trainer for TNT goes home, you usually go home too. Big Houston says, how's Captain Banana doing with his truck? Captain Banana, for what I know, is doing great. He just went on home time and came back out. He called me the other day. I talked to him for a minute. I was kind of busy. So, as far as I know, he's doing awesome out there, though. He hasn't complained once to me, so as far as I know, Captain Banana's out there doing great. Now he's gonna get to see how hard it is to keep up with the videos since he's solo now. Yeah, Trucker Lou, definitely send me an email. Big Houston, that's good to hear. Yeah, he's a great guy too. My wife adores him. Like, he comes over here, he pets all the animals. We always go get Dunkin' Donuts. He's on that, I forgot the name of the diet he's on, but he's on a diet right now, so he can eat steak though, I found out. Make him a steak and he's happy. I forgot what diet he's on, but he's trying out some diet. I need to start doing a diet too, as I drink my Mountain Dew over here. You'll have a new video coming out Friday, Houston. Keto, yes, that's right. He's doing the keto diet. Ooh, look at that, no hippie. He just said he pulled 7K miles this week. So like I said earlier, the team freight's not down. So definitely, like, if you're coming to Prime right now, like, and you can bring a teammate, on the company side, they're guaranteeing 1,400 a week. Like, that's good money. So think about having a friend come with you, or somebody you know come with you, and y'all run team. That's good money. And also, if you find you a friend and y'all start training together, y'all will do 30,000 miles with a TNT trainer, and then you will finish your miles together on a team truck. So you can help each other out. And whenever you do that, then you'll start getting paid more, and you'll run a team truck together. Then whenever y'all finish those miles, you come in and upgrade. Big Houston says he's on the keto diet and he lost over 70 pounds. That's good. Big Houston, you didn't even look that big, so like, I didn't think you were an overweight guy. You're now 205. That's great. Hey Kenworth, what's going on? It's been a while. Kenworth Rider, one of Jacob's friends that follows my channel now. But yeah, the keto diet's been working for Captain Banana. I haven't tried it. I was all like, man, whenever he came over for dinner, I told my wife, I said, he's on the keto diet. What can we make him? She was all like, I have no clue. So I had to hit up Captain Banana and find out what he could eat. So I think we had steak and green beans or something like that. That's what he could eat, so. Yeah, Kenworth, I've been busy with my new hobby, so like, I haven't been making videos. I've been busy with my paintball hobby. Like, I've been looking up and doing research on what kind of gun to get, what kind of hopper to get, what kind of tank to get. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Yeah, Houston, that's okay. Send it to me. But I didn't think you were that big, Houston. You don't look big on the camera. But yeah, I've been kind of stepped back from the videos for a while. Plus, you kind of run out of ideas what to make on your videos. So like, you kind of like, man, what do I need to come up with something No hippie trucking and transportation. What happened to your student that was having license issues? He actually went to if you remember, we were talking about that, no hippie, and I told you that if I was him, I would go to another DMV to get my license switched to CDL. So finally he listened, finally he went to another DMV and he got his license changed to CDL. So last I heard from him, he was waiting on a trainer. And last I heard from him, he was telling me that my other student that they trained together was having issues. So I had to go and call him and see what his issue was. And pretty much he was going down a mountain and the speed limit was 80. So he was letting the truck just go down the mountain, gain speed. And he got overspeed. And I was all like, dude, gaining a lot of speed going down a mountain, that's extremely dangerous. So like I had to talk to him. I was like, hey man, you need to be safe. You know, I explained to him some things and talked to him about being safe, and you know, we got everything taken care of that he was having problems with. So but I need to call him back right now. I think he's live streaming some Grand Theft Auto I saw, or something like that, video game. So I don't know if he's on the road yet or not. But you know, with Prime, if you're gone from the company for like more than 3 weeks, somewhere between 3 and 4 weeks, I think it's 28 days, then Prime will separate you. So he's probably getting close to getting separated. I don't know. I'll call him tomorrow or tonight. Call him, see what's happening with him, and make sure that everything's good. But Kenworth said, oh, I figured you were busy with your PSD students. Well, Kenworth, I kind of am, because I changed the way I train. So like I quit using the reference points. So like I'm spending a lot more time with my students, because I'm making sure like they got it. You know, I'm making, like I took my student Brian today. I took him over to the TA, let him back between 2 trucks, and then I took him to the pad and let him back between 2 trucks. I didn't even help him. I just sat back and just watched him. So I just watched him, and he backed it right in there with no help. So I mean, like, I see my work paying off. Like, I see my students turning into way stronger drivers now. Like, good at backing, great at driving, you know. I mean, they're just turning out to be really good. It's amazing. I wanted to turn out better quality of students, and I feel like I've accomplished that. I mean, just hearing the examiners talk about my students is awesome. Andy Vincent, the upgrade waiting time is still crazy wait time after the 50,000 miles. No, I've heard that the list has went down and people are getting to the upgrade class faster now. So I haven't heard that it's still 50,000 miles. And we're bringing in more students now. The hot spots are picking back up. So like the hot spot areas for the coronavirus, we're bringing them in now. And we're putting them on quarantine for like, I don't even know, 5-6 days or a week or whatever. So we put them on quarantine, and then once they come off of quarantine, they go through the orientation, and then they're ready. So we're starting bringing people from bigger cities. So it's picking back up. So I'm pretty sure that that list is doing better, or they wouldn't pick it up so fast. And Kenworth Ryder said, that's great, real world training for backing. Yes, I believe it. I believe that too. You know, the more real world experience I can give them, I'm gonna do. Like, I try to take every student to the truck stop and have them back into a spot that I can. Even, like, my favorite thing is going to the TA over there, because they got a Taco Bell inside. So, like, I'll go eat me some lunch for Taco Bell. I'll be like, hey man, go back in between these 2 trucks. And they're all like, what? You want me back in between these 2 trucks? Yeah, go for it. You got it. You know, and they get it. So, I mean, it's great. No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. I got a 1 hour level 1 inspection today. I'm pretty sure that you passed your level 1 inspection too. So you probably got a check from Prime for passing a level 1 inspection. I'm hoping you got a check from Prime for passing it. Skeletor, what's going on, man? It's been a while. Big Houston. Well, gotta go to bed. Be safe out there. Yeah, Houston, get some rest, man. Be safe over the road. Watch out for those fires. No Hippie Trucking and Transportation says easy money. Yeah, that is easy money. I mean, it took a whole hour though. I mean, like, that kind of sucks. But I think that they pay lease operators, what, $100 for a clean inspection? So, I mean, like, you spend an hour doing it, but you got $100. And you probably got your 30-minute break taken care of at the same time. So, definitely easy money. Pays off to have a good truck and make sure everything's good on it, because guess what? You make some money when you get a level 1 inspection. Prime's pretty good whenever it comes to inspections, because a lot of our vehicles, like our trucks and stuff, they're newer for the most part. So we don't have a lot of old trucks on our fleet. So most of the time with brand new equipment, it's working good. And they keep up with our stuff, like when we need our oil changes and when we need our DOT inspections. You can check it all on the Prime app, so you know when it's coming up, so you know when to do it. Like, I mean, it's a good company for stuff like that. Very high tech. Like, I had a lot of stuff coming up, and I've been waiting to get off my truck and get into a new truck, so I've been trying to put it off. And finally I got to the very end of it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to get this stuff fixed. No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. Be on the lookout for my No Hippie Peterbilt. It's gonna have the tie-dye peace symbol. Oh, that'd be cool. Kenworth Rider, you get your new truck yet? No, I haven't got my new truck yet, so I'm hoping to get it soon, because my lease is up this month. So I was figuring I would come out of it this month and they would be like trying to fast sell it, but they haven't pulled me out of it yet. My battery on my truck blew up, so Chris just left for the day, and I was like, I got in the truck and I was like, man, it stinks in here. I was like, I guess he passed some gas in here. I was like, man, it stinks. And then the smell just got worse and worse and worse. It smelled like some rotted eggs. I was like, dude, that smells like sulfur. I was like, oh, there goes my batteries. So I had to get a battery replaced. Smelled horrible. Yeah, smells like rotten eggs. Yep. Alright, No Hippie, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, if y'all ever had a battery crack on y'all, or a bad battery, it smells horrible. So, had the bad battery happen to me this week, so I had to get that fixed. I went to the terminal to get it fixed to the shop, and they were all like, we can't get to you till Saturday. This happened yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. This happened on Wednesday. So they were all like, we can't get to your truck until Saturday. I said, Wednesday to Saturday for a battery? So I took my truck over to the TA on 44, to the shop over there, and had them fix that battery over there, because they could get me in 2 days, like that day. So I got my battery fixed. I had to get it fixed because I was testing out my student 2 days. So, you know, I had to get it fixed. But that's crazy. I needed a battery, and they couldn't put it in till Saturday, or they couldn't give it to me till Saturday. I was like, you know, that Prime shop's busy, but are they really that busy? Like, that just shows you that you probably have people on the yard waiting 4 or 5 days to get into the shop. I hate to be one of those guys waiting there 4 or 5 days to get your truck in the shop. I'd be trying to take my truck to Freightliner or something if I had to wait that long. But yeah, batteries stink. But yeah, I need to come out of that truck though. I've been in that truck for a while now, and don't get me wrong, like I would stay in that truck if they would let me, but since I know I'm coming out of it, I'm getting like ready to get out of it. Like it's time to get a new truck. Like go ahead and pull me out, put me in the other truck so I can move all my stuff into the new truck, and that way I can throw some of my stuff away that I don't use or I haven't used in a long time to make room in the truck. So like I can't wait till I get a new truck. I hope it happens pretty soon. And hopefully they give me a new one instead of a used one. That would be even better. I didn't order nothing. I'm a company driver, so I get whatever they give me. So if they give me a international, I'm in an international. If they give me a Peterbilt, I'm in a Peterbilt. Hopefully I get another Freightliner. But that's what I would like to get. It would make my job easier because I'm used to a Freightliner. So if they just put me in another Freightliner, like put me in the 2021 Freightliner, or I mean the 2020 Freightliner, put me in the 2020 Freightliner. Yeah, getting another freight shaker. Yeah. You know, if you're in a Freightliner, you don't need that shaker cup for mixed drinks. You don't need that thing. You just drive down the road, all your drinks will be mixed. I don't even think, like, to me the Freightliner doesn't even shake that much, but you know, I've been in a Peterbilt, and I've been in a International, and I've been in a Volvo. Like, not mine for a while, but I've drove them around the pad and drove them around town. And they're all about the same to me. The Volvo rolled smoothest, though. The Volvo was a nice ride. But, you know, a truck's a truck. As long as it's not breaking down and in the shop all the time, I'll take it. Like, just give me the keys to it. Let's go. But if I get a truck that's breaking down all the time, that's when I'm not gonna be happy. Because a truck's a truck. You're gonna learn how to back that truck with that trailer, and you're gonna put it into the spot. You back every trailer the same way. A lot of my students now, I'm letting back flatbed. Some of them I'm letting them in the flatbeds to try out the flatbed, how it backs, and they're finding out it backs the same. So, you know, they're learning that pretty much everything you back out there is going to be pretty much the same way. Andy Vincent. Oh, and when you upgrade with company, it's not a guarantee to get a new truck. No, it's not a guarantee to get a new truck. When you upgrade as a company driver, then they're going to give you whatever truck they have. If somebody, say a company guy had a truck for about a year and he quit or whatever, or he went lease or something like that, and he turned his truck in and it's available for you, you're going to go in that truck. So yeah, you're not guaranteed a new truck. I've only had one new truck since I've been here, and my first truck was a manual Freightliner. I can't even remember what year it was. I think it was a 16 or something like that, but it was a manual, and I was in it for like about 6 months, and it got sold. Like, they just told me to come to the terminal, and it was like, surprise, you got to move trucks. I was like, wow, that's not fun. Just a big surprise like that. So I switched trucks, and I got a brand new one, and I was happy. I was like, oh, I got a brand new truck. Back then I was teaming. We put about 60,000 miles on it teaming, and me and my teammate split up. When we split up, I was on my way to Prime to become a trainer, and a car jumped over the overpass and landed in front of me, and I hit that car. Like, I couldn't avoid it. I hit that car and it totaled the truck. So, you know, I I got all my stuff, moved it out of my truck, and then took a rental car to Springfield again. Got on the list to get another truck, and I got a used truck I got the truck I'm in now, which is it's a 18, but it's the old body style 18. So I got that truck, and it had 60,000 miles on it, and somebody damaged it. Like, there was a lot of stuff wrong with it. Like the back frame of my truck, the very corner of it, the frame's not bent, but you know how it has like a C shape for the frame, the C piece of the C is bent down, and it's all scraped up where whoever had it was like pulling out from trailers, not dropping the airbag to drop the suspension to pull out. They just pull out, let the trailer slap the frame, and then it looks like somebody jumped the trailer, backed under a trailer that was too high and let the trailer hit the back of the truck because the bar is bent. Like, I mean, whoever had it, they just were, it seems like that they didn't care about it. Kenworth Ryder says, as long as it's making money and not in the shop, broke. That's what I'm saying. As long as I'm making money in it and it's not in the shop and it's not broke down all the time, I'll take it. That's exactly right. If I had my choice of trucks, though, I would get me a Kenworth, because I've always wanted a Kenworth. So ever since I seen the Kenworths, I've wanted a Kenworth. So Trucker Lou says they're making manuals at Prime other than Junior Honduras truck. Junior Honduras' new truck was automatic, I think he said on his channel. I'm pretty sure it's automatic, because I think he was saying he was looking for a driver for it, and it's automatic. So yeah, Junior, he has 4 trucks. I don't know, I don't keep up with Junior too much, but yeah, Junior's driving an older truck that's a manual truck, a blue. I think it's blue. If I remember right, it's blue. And he just bought his 4th truck, I think, so. Yeah, his new one's black one, and I think it's auto. Yeah, it's auto. Okay, yeah, he's bought a new automatic truck. So, he probably did that to put anybody in it that would work for whatever he's paying. I don't even know what he's paying. If you notice on his video, he didn't say how much he was paying. I'm just saying. So, you know, you think that if he's paying real good, and he wants somebody in there, then he would say how much he was paying on the video, I would think. I just watched the video, see what it was about. But yeah, he got his 4th truck, and who knows what he's paying. 3 out of 4 are automatic. Yeah, and he's probably just going to stay in the manual truck the whole time, because, you know, he can teach people how to drive the manual, I guess, or he likes the manual better than the automatic. I don't know why he does, because after you're in the automatic for a long period of time, you're going to find out that you like the automatic better than the manual. But you're going to have to be in it a while. You're going to have to give it like a good year and a half before you're actually like, okay, I don't mind this automatic truck. Because whenever I first came out of my manual truck, I did not want to be in that automatic truck. Did not like it. So, you know, after time went by and I started learning how to drive it, and I took the automatics class, and I learned more about it, I was like, okay, we're doing better. This Prime testing the T680 now. No. Or I haven't heard of it yet, so I haven't heard of them testing anything. The last thing I heard them testing was the Volvos, and I don't even know if they're still doing that. Skeletor says, he says it's the same pay as a Prime company driver. See, if it's the same pay as a Prime company driver, I don't know why anybody would go drive his truck. Because if I'm going to drive somebody's truck, then you think I would be getting paid more than a company driver, so I would want to go drive his truck. So I don't know. But somebody will want to go drive his truck. They'll be a fan of his channel or something like that. They'll go drive his truck. I wouldn't want to drive his truck because, you know, for one, I'm doing training. I'm training a bunch of PSDs, and he would probably want me to do TNT. I don't do good at sleeping when the truck's moving, so like I'm not really interested in it. But so I know most people pay company drivers. From what I've been seeing is most people pay company drivers 50 cents per mile, which is more than you would be getting as a company driver at Prime, so people will go do it. It's all about how bad he needs somebody in that truck, really, because he'll probably negotiate the pay as long as they get that truck moving so he can start making money from it. But the good thing about it, though, is if you go drive that truck, you're going to have all the company's benefits and stuff like that. And hopefully he does time off like you could do as a company driver, you know, and then he adds some time off for you. Like he'll be like, hey, I'll give you a week vacation per year or 2-week vacation per year, something like that. Yeah, you know, I don't know. That would be questions for him. Trucker Lou says Stevens is going towards KW only in Florida. Eliminating Florida. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know Stevens was only going towards KWs. I thought that they already had nothing but KWs, but... Oh, Freightliners. Eliminating Freightliners. I see the FL, I'm all like, Florida? Eliminating Florida? Yeah, I don't know much about Stevens. I know Mad Dog went to Stevens, and he's not happy over there. That's what I know. And I've been hearing bad stuff about Stevens Transport, but you know, I don't really know too much about Stevens Transport. Do your research. If you're thinking about going to Stevens Transport, do your research and find out if it's going to work for you. That's all I can say. I just know that Mad Dog's not happy over there, poor guy. That's where you come from. Oh, Trucker Lou, you're the one with the CDL. I remember you telling me you had a CDL and you're coming to Prime. Hey, I was telling my friend about you coming here, and he's an awesome instructor. He's better than me, and I was talking to him about having you come to his truck and training with him. So I've already got you somebody lined up. I told him, I said, look, in case I can't do it, I want you to train this guy. And he said he would. So I've been waiting on your email. So I already got you somebody. I'm just waiting for you to send me the email. That way I can give you the information so you can get onto his truck once you get here. So yeah, I remember you. Kenworth Rider still planning to come to Prime next year after I retire. Hey, come on out here. Lots of people retire from other places and come work at Prime. Like you won't be the first student that I've had that's retired from somewhere and came to Prime. I had one guy, he retired twice and then he came to Prime. And he said he was going to retire from Prime too. So like I've had people that retired at 2 places and then came to Prime. You know, the average age of a truck driver is, I think that they were saying the average age of a truck driver is like 55. So I mean, like, You know, people come all ages to trucking. Skeletor, I see Stevens Peterbilt 579 Ultraloft. Trucker Lou says, send you an email already. Great. Kenworth Rider said, this will be my second too. Oh, truck, this is your second retirement also? Man, it must be nice to have 2 retirements. I thought I was doing good coming trucking. I was all like, man, I got vested with the state of Texas. I come out here truck driving. I'm still vested over there. I can go back over there, finish my time over there if I wanted to. And then, like, I'll do this, do trucking, probably retire from this, go back to the state of Texas, work at for the state again, retire from there. Then we moved to Missouri, so that kind of messed that plan up. But I'm still vested with the state of Texas. So once I hit a certain age and I can retire, that I'll have insurance. So good things. You gotta take the good with the bad, I guess. I mean, I feel like I earned that. Like that was some hard stuff I went through to get vested over there. So I earned that. Federal and state retirement. Dang, dude, you should be set, man. Federal retirement, I hear, is the life. I hear that's the life. You must be retiring federal right now. When I was at the state, there was I know 2 guys that retired. When they retired from the state, they were all like, man, I'm going to make more money retired than I do working. It don't even make sense. And I was all like, dude, like that's good, man. I wish I could be in your shoes. But they both had over 30 years with the state of Texas. I don't live in Texas no more. I've moved to Ozark, Missouri. Like I'm up the road from the terminal. It takes me about 17 minutes to get from my house to the terminal. So I usually tell my students to get there at 6 in the morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock, whatever I tell them. I have to get up an hour before that so I can get ready, get my coffee and everything, and then be out the door on my way. Yeah, I miss my country of Texas, but after I've been out of it for a while, I'm all like, you know what? I'm really liking where I'm at. Like I love it where I'm at actually. I like the trees, the hills, you know, it's awesome out here, so I like it here. Kenworth Rider says, no state. That's going to be a vacation for me. See the USA. Yeah, I mean, you could use it for that because think about it. If you're living in the truck, so like say you wanted to go, like one of the places I still haven't been that I want to go see is Niagara Falls. And there's like some other places, like you can take your day off, you take time off wherever you want, Kenworth. So you can be like, hey man, I want to take off like 6 days in Buffalo, New York and go see the Niagara Falls. Just get your rental car. You live in your truck. You got showers at the truck stop. Buy you a spot at the truck stop in the paid parking for 4 or 5 days. There's your room, your shower, and get a rental car. Go all over. Go have you some fun. You know, that's what I look at. Like, you don't have to get a hotel room unless you want one. Like, I don't sleep in hotel rooms because my truck is more comfortable than a hotel room. I got the TV in there, I got the Xbox in there, I play video games, I watch TV shows, I'll binge watch seasons of stuff. Like, I enjoy sleeping on my truck. Like, my bed is more comfortable on my truck than in my house. Like, that bed is awesome. Like, I got the 2-inch thick memory foam mattress on there. Like, I sleep good in there. I sink in. And then I like to have it cold, so I turn that AC all the way up, put the vent right on my face. Oh man, I sleep good in my truck. Hotel rooms, man, they got bed bugs and all kinds of stuff. Like there's diseases, germs and stuff in there. I don't want to sleep in no hotel room. Trucker Lou says, I'm in Florida now, but I live in Houston. But I lived in Houston for 6 years. Ooh, Houston. Houston's not that great of a city. Alright, Skeletor, man, you take care, brother. See you next time, man. Kenworth Rider says, hotel on wheels. Yeah, exactly. It's a hotel on wheels. You're exactly right. Hey, and if you fall in love with trucking, you can always go to another company and get you one of those super sleepers or whatever they're called, those Western Stars. Then you got your apartment on wheels instead of a hotel on wheels. You'll have your whole apartment, living life. Trucker Lou said it was good before Katrina. Yeah, I wonder what's going on right now over there, because that hurricane's probably dropping some rain on them. They're supposed to have two, one after another or something like that. I don't know, I haven't really been checking, but that's what I heard. I know in Arkansas they're getting rain, because I was working with my friend's student today, and his wife called him and said that their roof was leaking and it was raining. So I know that there's some rain in Arkansas. I'm hoping there's some rain moving up this way. It'll probably pour on me whenever it's time for me to work on the pad. I already know it. Like, that's my luck. It's all good. I have some rain gear and stuff like that. I'll be all right. But yeah, sleeping on the truck is the best for me. Like, I like sleeping on the truck. Katrina 4 going in tomorrow, but more in Louisiana. Yeah, I just want some rain from that storm. First on already hit. Hurricane Laura is bearing down at a Cat 4. Okay, well, you can see how much I paid attention. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to it, because I'm like way up here in Missouri. I'm like, yeah, it's way down there, and I don't have a load going that way, so I'm good. I have family in Lake Charles. Yeah, hopefully they're all safe. But yeah, hurricanes ain't no fun. I was in like the edge of the one in Florida. When was that? Like 2 years ago. Truck was all rocking. It was not fun. And I was just like in like the edge of it. Lots of rain, sideways rain and stuff. I was like, man, get me out of Florida. Yeah, Florida gets hit a lot. I don't know why people want to live in the path of a hurricane. But then again, people might tell me the same thing, because I live in Tornado Alley, so. But I got a basement and a tornado shelter. I don't think that they make hurricane shelters. They might. I don't know. I haven't ever looked into it. But guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's time for me to hit the showers and go to bed and get up in the morning and work with my students. So I'm out. I'll see y'all. Everyone be safe out there on the road, and good night.